Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so I've been getting a few requests to do a tutorial on how to tie Ankara Gele. So if you want to see how I tied this gele, then please stay tuned. Never forget where I come from, not from ghetto. I just want to say okay, so first things first, you want to get your hair out of the way. So I put mine in a bun to make it easier to work with. So you want to take one side of the head tie and fold it about 2 to 3 centimeters in, as I've done here, and kind of just do it maybe halfway down. So you want to place the head tie on your head and make sure one side has 1/3 and the other side has the 2/3. Okay, so you want to pull the shorter side one way, as I'm doing here, and then pull the longer side underneath. So the longer side has to go underneath the shorter side, and you're going to pull that round, as I'm doing here, and place that flat on your head and bring it all the way around to the other side. So once you're happy with the placement on your head, then it's time to create the pleats. Now, to create these pleats, I do it exactly the same way as I would tie a Sego or Aso-Oke gele. Just get your thumb and push it in from one side, so kind of by your ear of one side, and literally slide your fingers down to create the pleats to the other side. Now with this Ankara material, it's so easy. Like the pleats should literally just happen so easily for you. So just continue to do that. Depending on the size of your material, you can create as many pleats as you want. This is quite a large one, so I'm creating about 10 pleats here. Okay, so once you're happy with your pleats, it's time to tie the gele. So what you want to do is hold the ends and kind of scrunch it into your fingers, and then just pull in any excess fabric so that there's not too much fabric hanging out, and then just do the same on the other side. And once you've done that, just tie it together. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just I'm pulling in any excess fabric on both sides, just because it's an Ankara gele and you don't want it obviously to be too big and long on the sides. And now I'm double tying it and triple tying it. Just tie it as according to how long the fabric is. Okay, so now it's time to adjust the pleats and just, you know, manipulate the fabric as best as you can to create a few more pleats and make the front as neat and tidy as possible. Never forget where I come from, not from ghetto. I just want to say thank you. So the first way you can wear the gele is with an open back, and that's if you want your hair to show. And if that's the case, you want to take the back part and just kind of fold it over and let it sit right on top of the front part. Just manipulate the fabric as best as you can and just kind of make it as neat as possible. It's a very soft fabric, so it's not going to kind of stand as much as Sego or Aso-Oke would, but just work with it as best as you can and fold the back part over here as I'm doing here. And then here I'm just kind of putting my hair back in a ponytail just to make it as neat as possible. And this is basically done. This is the first way you can wear the Ankara Gele. So the second way to wear the gele is with a closed back, and that's if you don't want your hair to show. So in that case, you want to untie the back and you want to tuck in that excess fabric and tie it again. So as you can see here, it's quite bulky. That's only because I've got quite long hair, so you know it's going to kind of be sticking out of the fabric. So depending on what your hairstyle looks like will determine on what the back looks like. Okay, so what you want to do next is pull out the other side as I'm doing here, and then that will give you the rounded shape that you need. And that is basically it. As usual, at the end, you know, just continue to manipulate the fabric, work with the fabric. This fabric is quite soft, so you kind of have to take your time with it. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I really hope it helped. If you liked the video, please share, like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.